this is fun. Hi, we're back. We're still doing the STDs, which is Scientific Trajectory Distribution Systems, which is how to push a pose, okay? Go back to a couple of videos ago and you'll see. All right, so my old teacher, Eddie Rehberg, who was from the age of 13 to early 20s, he was amazing. And he trusted me, believed in me, which was back then a big deal. He would just do silhouettes like this. He showed it to me every class when I was a little kid, and I never got it until, really understood it until I got older. But he would silhouette. Silhouette's important. If it doesn't silhouette, it's not working. So right from the start, I'm drawing with a silhouette, and I can still push it. But he would start, he'd say, look, and he would just draw this figure that was all silhouette. Really cool. Let's bring the head forward. I have his voice in my head all the time. So for his daughter, who came into my life after not being in my life for a long time, and we just communicate online. Yeah, she was like my little sister, and now she's a grandma. So like proportions are way off, so I can fix it. So your dad's in my head every day, and I teach his teachings to my students, even the crazy stuff. Because he was funny. He had this way about him, this certain philosophies of stuff that today would get you in the dean's office. It was real funny stuff. Maybe that's why I was always a little crazy in my lectures, because I have Eddie in my head all the time. It's just funny, really funny. Okay, so here we go, going this way. I gotta push this. See, so we're just trying to get the story. What's the silhouette? So I'm gonna bring this arm. I have an opening here. I need an opening here. Let's bring it back. Let's do that. Let's go. Maybe we'll go this way. All on the inside. How's that? So I can put a booby in. Okay, there we go. See? Then I'm going to come back in with pens. Eddie loved his pens. If I would touch the pen, okay, she's going back, so I'm going to fix that. It's funny, like I would just touch it. He'd go, God damn you. My name was Goddamn it, Sheldon. God damn you, Sheldon. Why'd you touch my pen? I go, I didn't draw with it, Eddie. Yeah, but now I can't use it. I go, I didn't draw with it, I just touched it. Fine. Don't you know I'm a lefty and you're a righty? I go, yeah. He goes, well, that doesn't work. But I didn't draw with it, I just touched it. So, he really taught me a lot about, people. He's the best. All right, so a lot of these teachers, okay, here we go. So we go this way. Scapula. So I'm paying the world for what Eddie did. If you guys notice, a lot of my people in my world, they're traveling all over, giving all these talks and teaching all over. And I had a guy, approach me on doing that. It's very flattering. And, it'd be fun because you get to travel the world. But, I got another thing going here. So I own a school, and as I was saying, we actually have a location. Got to be there. And the importance of the school is that I work with incredible kids. And, sometimes they have a bad day. And you got to listen. So I listen. And they know that you're there. And I think that's more important than all the money and fame and stuff that you can ever have. So that's my place. And I'm not a psychiatrist. I don't claim to be. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not allowed to. And you're not allowed to. And those teachers are not allowed to. You get in big trouble. but you're allowed to listen. Got to be careful with the advice. Most of my advice comes down in the end to listen to your parents, listen to your teachers, but in the beginning I don't always have to agree with them. So now we're going to go here, but in the end it's always the same. Listen to your parents. So this is complicated here, so I'm going to go simple here. Listen to your teachers. Okay, so we're going to go here. So that's why I don't travel and do all the fan stuff, because I have a bigger reason. And you know, I've got kids at my school who are, you know, 15, who, if this was back in the olden days, wouldn't be going to college. They'd be going right to the studio and work there forever. You know, back in the old days, you'd stay, you know, you'd start at the studio, and, you know, not my, you know, if you're at Disney and stuff, you just stay there until you retire. No, it's not the same, but, so if it was in the olden days, that's what they would be doing. But right now, they're only 15, so, you know, got to get them ready for college. And that's what we're doing right now. We have our latest graduating class, a group going to college, big schools. They go to Ringling, they go to USC. They go to, you know, we've got a group going to Northridge now. It's great, and I'm really happy because I get to still mentor them, you know, because they'll be close. But they go to major schools all over the country. They recruit from our school. But you got to be there. You don't just wave your hand and it works. You got to be there. You got to be there in the good times and the bad times. And you got to be, you know, listen to the tears and, you know, the doubts. So can't do that if I'm in Florence. So give up some of that and do what our real purpose is, which is be there for the kids, okay, and the adults too. All right, so this pen's really cool. I was going to use this one, but I think it needs this one. So that's why you don't see me doing tours. I have a school. I have the most amazing, fantastic kids. They're my babies. Here we go. happens if I have a kneaded eraser? Pick out some lights. Okay, so it's fun playing with the different. That's the whole idea about the sketchbook, is that you're not tied. Like I'm working on a painting right now. It's a portrait, and it's a gouache painting. It's gouache, so you gotta stay with the gouache. I can't throw a marker in there. I could, but then it would be a mixed media. So if I do a pastel, it's a pastel. But with the sketchbook, man, you can just do whatever you want. Practice, play, have fun. And that's why I'm really excited that we're doing these. Behind me are just some of the most beautiful sketchbooks, and it's what I love to do. I learned it from Leonard Robinson, probably one of the most primary influences in my life. Glenn Villepeu, absolutely. Eddie Rehberg, they were always sketching. Always sketching. So spend 45 minutes a day studying. Spend your entire day just sketching. Just be doodling and sketching, and you're going to be so successful. All right, let's move on to some other fun stuff.